Well, we're heading over to the Indiana Relays in Bloomington this weekend, and we're looking forward to the return trip. We were there last week and had a really nice showing. I felt like our athletes competed hard, competed well, and got some things done. This weekend, we're expecting some top competition from some SEC schools and Big Ten schools. It should be a very deep competition. We've got a number of things we still need to accomplish. We've got a lot of athletes still working toward their specialty event. We've done some complementary events here in the last few days. I'm excited to see Antoine James open up in the long jump. I'm excited to see what Sam can do in the 3K. He's off to a tremendous start for us. On the women's side, obviously, I feel good about our milers. They're doing quite well. 4x4 starting to come around. Allison in the throws is really consistent. I think she had 3 throws last week virtually at the school record and just missed by a centimeter, but all 3 of her throws were really fantastic. So she's developing a lot of consistency there, which is exciting. Still got a lot of work to do. We've got a few field events that are coming along. Lexi Ellis and Jasmine Rodriguez in the jumps. Horizontal jumps, we're still looking for them to improve their marks, and they're looking really good in their training. Sprinting's going well. We do have a few athletes beat up and need to get healthy, a few strains, sprains, and sores, but I think we'll get them ready on time to go. Yeah, when Declan Murray and Gina Valgoy graduated last year along with Candace, those 3 seniors did a lot, and it wasn't always just by the spoken word. The example they presented for the team every time out. I mean, they were very good competitors, and I think it was infectious. I feel like the team is starting to get really excited to see what Sam will do next, and I think that helps push them to what's possible for me. If I know that I train with Sam and we're working hard, why can't I have a breakthrough? Why can't I run big marks and do big things too? So we don't want our athletes to just go to the meet and wait to watch him. We want them to have some of that intensity, tenacity, and that competitive spirit rub off on our squad.
Heading into Indiana this past weekend, me and the girls were really excited to get to run a 4x8 and to get to run a mile, more of a distance that we run typically. So the first day was the mile, and looking at the heat sheets and whatnot, Sydney and Megan and I were pretty confident that we could do well, and there was no really anyone that stood out too much that we couldn't beat. So kind of went in there with a winner's mentality, and it worked out really well. One of the best races I've had to open a season in a while, so that was really comforting. And then on Saturday we ran the 4x8, and we were kind of just expecting to get in there and get a little speed work in on a nice track, and ended up breaking the school record, so that's always fun, and getting your name up there on the board is always great. So. Well, this weekend at Indiana, I'm doing the exact same events. I'm doing the mile, and I'm also doing the 4x8 again. So I think this mile race is a little more competitive than the previous one. So I just have to go in there and know that I can run even faster with even more competition, and try to run even better in the 4x8, maybe get another record.